Hello, my name's Karen. Welcome to this episode of Knit You. I recently attended Fibrefest in Singleton. It's run by the New South Wales Knitters Guild, and it's an event showcasing beautiful yarns from not just across Australia but across the world. Knitters, crocheters, anyone who loves yarn travels. I travelled from Brisbane to Singleton for it. It's held in a beautiful old convent, and there's room after room of yarn, as well as out in the gardens, other stalls. Fibrefest is a 2-day event. On the Saturday there are classes held, and on the Sunday is the big marketplace to go and purchase the yarn. On the Saturday night there's also a get together at one of the local hotels to have dinner and chat to other yarn enthusiasts. So I took my 5-year-old daughter with me, and we did the drive in 2 days. So on the Friday and Saturday we drove to Singleton, checked into our accommodation, and whilst in the reception ran into another lady, Sherry, who was also attending Fibrefest, and I asked if she was attending yarn night at the pub, and she said she wasn't sure. So I said, let's go for a drink. So we arranged to meet at 5:45. The receptionist mentioned to some other people that we were going to do that, so ended up 6 of us walked to the hotel, and we had a lovely dinner. Obviously, having my daughter there, we didn't stay long, so we had a nice dinner, met a few people, and walked back to our accommodation. Then on the Sunday, it was the market day. It's only from 10 till 4, so it's only a 6-hour window. It's quite a short window to be able to purchase items. We were fortunate we stayed at the Quest, which is across the road, so we didn't have any issues of parking. And we walked over a little bit before 10, and things were already underway, and it was beautiful and quiet then. Then obviously shortly after 10 o'clock the crowds came along. We will walk back a few times to the room. Obviously my 5-year-old needed a break, as did I. There was 2 food trucks. One I purchased cheeseburger flavoured spring rolls from, awesome, and the other I had some loaded fries, very nice as well. So I pre-ordered this bag, and that was $10 to pre-order. I was carrying it, and this lady said to me that she was the artist, which was lovely to meet her and see her beautiful artwork. So I'm going to show you what I purchased in no particular order. Now, I think the one that I was really looking forward to seeing was Fiber Lily. I wanted to meet Kylie, so I purchased 3 skeins of super soft sock. These 2 I purchased. I thought they would go together nicely in a shawl with the complementing reds. This one is Frilla with an F, and this one is Don't Get Lippy, so very much like a lipstick colour. They're 75% Australian merino, 25% nylon. And then also from Fiber Lily I purchased this super soft sock, which is called Enchanted. I think this will make a beautiful pair of socks, is my current plan. Now, my daughter chose this beautiful, oh, Kylie's upside down. My daughter chose, just trying to get it to focus a little better, chose this stitch marker for me. So it was an $8 stitch marker. It's not the cheapest, but I thought the water bottle was beautiful. And then Kylie's son, she was keeping him occupied, was handing around little samples of her yarn. So this one, I've got a sock yarn blanket I've been working on for a long time, so this will be perfect to go into that. I also purchased these 2. They're Squiggle Yarn Co. The colours is Warrior, and it says 70% superwash merino, 25% nylon, which adds up to 95%, so I'm not quite sure what the other 5% is. But here it is, you can see, trying to get the focus right, you can see 70%, 25%. Now, is that going to be backwards because it's on the in reverse camera? I'm still learning all this YouTubing, so any advice would be gratefully appreciated. Not sure. I just decided to purchase 2 in Warrior, so I have options for what I do with this yarn. Another yarn that I was looking forward to seeing was black wattle. They're based at Murrumbateman, so not far from Canberra where I used to live. I purchased 2 in this colourway of peacock, and it's a sienna 3-ply is what it's described as, and sienna, oh there you go, it's Australian fibre processed in New Zealand, hand dyed at home. So, and it does, the name is quite apt, being peacock. And also from black wattle, this blue and white caught my attention. It's a Grevillea 4-ply. Here it is, 60% alpaca, 20% merino, 20% nylon, which means I can tell you peacock is 60 alpaca, 20 merino, 20 nylon, so it must be quite their common. This colourway doesn't actually have a name on it, but I think, yes, another pair of socks. I quite like knitting socks. Then the Adigo mill was there. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And I purchased this. I was thinking of purchasing this kit. So this is the beautiful pattern. I saw it. Then I ran into some friends there, some Sydney-based friends. And so the wife, Jocelyn, had purchased the Halo cardigan pattern. So I decided I would purchase it as well. We can have a bit of a knit along. Now, look. The Adigo mill yarn is 100% Australian alpaca. It's an 8-ply. It's beautiful and soft. I chose the grey. I think my friend chose a creamy colour from memory. Chatting to the lady from the mill, one of the things that she said was trying to source good fibre, not just finding customers to purchase their yarn, but just find the resources that are good enough for them to be able to use and put their name to. So I'm quite excited to be knitting this cardigan. Well, I will be. And I also bought five balls of sheepies from Gain Sisters. I want to visit that shop in Sydney. So when I knew they were going to be there, I had to visit them. And the sheepies are quite smart. They have the Easy Start pool. Now, 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. I'm thinking possibly a cardigan for my daughter. Just the colour, it almost looks red there, but it's a blue and pink in person. So I will be finding a pattern for this. Now, the fun thing that I bought, so I went to Omono Crafts. They had a little stall outside, and they had these beautiful felted toys. My daughter chose this one, and I chose the owl, and I think mine was $15 and hers was $25, so I just thought they were lovely souvenirs from going to Fibrefest. Now, it seemed that, so that's all my purchases. I took some cash, so initially I was paying with cash, then when I used that I was using cards. It seemed that all of the retailers had cash. Definitely an event to wear comfortable shoes at. I almost forgot to tell you about the knit along. There was 2 patterns, one a knitting one and one a crochet one. So I, being a knitter, went the knit along, and this is so far what I have made of it. So I'll try and show the whole piece. Oh, here we are. So my daughter and I held that up in the photo at 12:30ish. They had a photo of everyone. The camera was up high, so we got beautiful photo of everyone with their effectively make-along items. I was fortunate. One of the ladies who walked to the pub with me on the Saturday night turned out to be the designer of the shawl, of the knitted pattern, and so that was lovely to meet her. I love the colours, but I don't know if I love them in this, so I may end up ripping it. I still need to obviously create it as an item, as a project on Ravelry, but yeah, I'm thinking of knitting it and reusing the yarn. sorry to my lovely friend who designed the pattern. So we've gone through what I purchased. Oh, entry's free at Fibrefest, so that was handy. So there was the make along, there's the bag, there was all the beautiful yarns that I purchased. So I was saying the vendors all take FPOS. If you live in Sydney, it would be an easy day out. As I said, I drove 2 days from Brisbane. So that was the Friday, Saturday, overnighted the Saturday night and Sunday night. And the Monday, Tuesday, my daughter and I headed back home to Brisbane. So it was a bit of driving, but lovely 5 days away. Did you go to Fibrefest? What was your experience? Do you have any more questions about Fibrefest? Please ask them and I'll do my best to answer. Now, thanks for watching this short episode. I know this first episode, I know it was a little short, but I just wanted to talk about it while it's a week old, while Fibrefest was still fresh in my memory. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Bye.